what's up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King and welcome back to the Sounders Career Mode. And as we start things off today, I got a little bit of stuff to talk about, so you'll see a squad report rolling by as I'm talking to you. We got a little bit of a problem. It's been brought to my attention that I did break my own transfer rules in the last transfer window by buying Ahmed Musa. He would have come in under the exemption player rule, and unfortunately, I'd already brought in Eduardo Vargas at that point under the same rule, so Ahmed Musa is in violation of the rules. So, what I want to do is kind of run by a couple of options of what I should do in this situation by you guys so that you can kind of give me some feedback on what you think I should do. The first option to solve this problem would be, under the circumstances of how everything happened and everything went down, I could just keep Ahmed Musa. And what I'm talking about is, what happened is I lost Obafemi Martins, just like that. Out of the blue, for no reason, I had to sell Obafemi Martins, my best player, not just my best player, but the best player in the league. And I did what any manager would do in that circumstances, and I tried to replace him. And I did so, and I bought Ahmed Musa without really thinking about the transfer rules. So, given those circumstances, I don't think it's that big of a deal if I keep him. I think that's a very realistic situation to go through and a realistic outcome from that. Option number two would be to just sell Ahmed Musa back to someone in Europe, get my money back, and pretend like this never happened. That's probably the most logical choice to do, but it's also kind of the most boring. The third option, and this is where things get really interesting, is I could just give Ahmed Musa to someone in the MLS. Kind of draw a name out of a hat, give that person Ahmed Musa, and then with that financial takeover money that I have sitting there that I screwed up with, and yeah, this start to the season has not been the smoothest, I could give myself like $6 million, which is about half of what I paid for Ahmed Musa. I could give myself about $6 million back so that I could try to buy someone, because I do need to replace Ahmed Musa with somebody. I can't just take the hit on that. So that's the third option. And along the lines of that third option, with all that transfer the money sitting there, what if I just, in the next transfer window, get a bunch of pre-contract players, as many as I can, ratings between like 68 and 73, players that aren't going to be amazing, but in that rating range, would be elite in the MLS. What if I got as many players like that as possible on pre-contracts, and then in the off-season, held a lottery and just gave those players to people in the MLS? It would solve the competition problem we're having in the MLS, as well as the transfer budget problem that I created for myself. It kind of solves all of our problems in one, and it would be really interesting to do. It would give teams that are struggling new life, as well as just bring the whole level of competition up in this league. So I think that would be a really interesting thing to do, so let me know what your thoughts are on that. So the second thing I want to talk about are the sliders, and I really don't like messing with the sliders or talking about sliders at all, but I think this series needed a little bit of a change due to the squad I've built and the competitive balance being all out of whack, and I believe you guys agreed with me on that. So I found a set of sliders that I think balances things out quite nicely. Hopefully you agree with me on that. I'm not even going to show you what they are. Like I said, I don't like talking about them or messing with them at all, so I just kind of want to just skim over it. I just want to let you know that I have changed things a little bit. Not big, gigantic changes that completely alter the way the game plays, but small tweaks that, again, even out the competitive balance a little bit. So now that we've talked about all that stuff, we can actually get into playing the game. Alright, so I'm sorry I had to start that off with such a long spiel, but that's unfortunately the situation we're in. So here's a look at the lineup, what the lineup would be like without Ahmed Musa. We would move Vargas up to the top, Julian Green would slot in behind him, and then we'd have Castillo and Romain Gall out wide in the midfield. That would be the change. Green would slide over, Gall would come in essentially. Still a very, very good lineup, just without our best player, which is Ahmed Musa. So that's what this lineup's going to look like, and that's the lineup we're going to take into the first game against the LA Galaxy. Here is a look at LA Galaxy starting 11 in this one. See, they're still a very good team. I don't understand why they struggle so much in this career mode. Rogers, Gonzalez, De La Garza, and Gargan across the back is one of the best defensive lines in the game. But they haven't made the playoffs a single time in this career mode, so I have no idea why they struggle so much. Here we go, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. We're in our home kits for this one against the LA Galaxy. Normally a huge game in the course of a season for the Sounders, but again, the Galaxy just are not very good in this career mode, so it's not that big of a game. Castillo with all that space. Castillo gets around a man. Fabian Castillo hits it. A curler. It didn't go far post, but it was still not a bad attempt. Oh, it's Villarreal. I know Villarreal. Oh, please be there. Bornstein. Bornstein again. Bornstein, please! What was that shot? That was awful! Oh my god, that was scary. Yes! Play it, Julian! Yes to Eduardo Vargas! Come on, Eduardo! Yes! Takes it around the defender! Vargas! How do you miss that shot? It's point blank range, Vargas. Put it in the goal, man! Yes, play that in. Beautiful! God, how did the keeper save that? Let's play this to the top of the box out there. Who's out there? There we go. Into Robale, who has great finishing. And where the heck was Hullet shooting that ball? But dang it! Oh my god. I'm getting... Yeah, I knew that was coming. I was getting aged so bad right there. My players just stood there. And I knew that that ball was going to come in. Look, they won't go get the ball. They wouldn't let me switch to the guy that the ball was going in. Yeah, that was just bad. That's not my fault. That's just the game being the game. And then Bornstein dives out of the way. If there's ever been a series of events that shows you that this game is scripted sometimes, that was a prime example of one. Well, there's the final whistle. Yeah, we lost this game to LA, who are not very good, and we were at home. To say I'm upset with that result is an understatement. I'm freaking pissed. So the second game of this episode is going to be against Portland. We are on the road for this one, and we're back to our normal starting 11 with Musa in there, except I'm going to use Vargas up top instead of Musa, because if we do get rid of Musa, I want to be used to Vargas in the striker position. And then we're rotating the center backs, because like I said last time, I got a lot of center backs, and I want to keep giving them all playing time. Here's a look at Portland's starting 11 in this one. Looks like they have a few changes. They have a new goalkeeper, Gleason, I think. And I think they did sell Will Johnson to San Jose, which is interesting. There we go. Not a bad ball, except for the fact that... Oh! Yep, straight red. What was I doing? That's 100% my... I hit X and I slid straight through the back of that guy for no reason. Why did I do that? Look what I did. I absolutely deserve a red card there. I'm not arguing that one at all. That one was 100% earned. I don't know what I was doing. There we go. Up to Musa. Musa, I'm going to need you to run, man. I'm going to need you to use that pace. You allegedly have 90 frickin' something pace. There you go. Not bad. Yes. Pena, find that ball. There it is to Julian Green, and we got one. Down a man in Portland. We're up 1-0 over the Timbers. Whoa, that break, though. I can still counter. When I get the opportunity, I can counter. Portland pushed numbers up because they were up a man, and I made them pay for it. There's the whistle for halftime. Oh, my God. This is definitely more even. These sliders feel really good. It's much more of a challenge, but they feel a lot better than what I had been playing on. Julian Green. Nice done, Julian. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I've been missing from him all this time. Julian Green still. Put the ball up. There he is, back post. Where has that been? Since I've gotten Julian Green, he's done that maybe twice. That is what I want from him. Maybe not every single game, but every once in a while, it would be nice to see him do something like that. That was great. What a ball, back post. Was that Musa or it was Musa over there? That was a great ball. We had 2 shots at it, too. I mean, Castillo missed the header, but Musa was right there. That was perfect. Hold that up. There you go. Play it up a little bit to Pena. Look at Pena's first touch. Gets him by a man. Come on, Pena. You're going to cut it inside. Pena, can you get that far post? Pena puts it in off the bar. 3-0 over Portland. All right, baby. I can't believe we're up right now. Portland is one of those situations where they're just kind of collapsing. That second goal killed them. All right, don't let anything near post. They go short. What a flick. Oh, what just happened? It took me a second to comprehend what I just saw. How many deflections did that take and then it was cleared off the line? Are you serious? Where's my defense? Oh, thank you, Castillo. Oh, I gave it right back. Bornstein, get rid of it. Just clear it. Just clear it. Just clear it. Just clear it. Whew. Great play from Captoom. Whoa! Captoom just elbowed that ball. Is that legal? That couldn't have been legal. Come on, Julian Green. There you go, Julian. Get around. There you go. Put the ball. Referee! Can we get a red card for him, please? That was so dirty. He just drugged me down for no reason. I'm trying it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it with Hung Chul. This is good. Okay, I'm going for it. Here we go. That's not bad, Hung Chul. Okay, that was actually awful. Oops. There is the final whistle. We come out of Portland with the 3-0 victory. So here are the full-time stats from this game against Portland. It's very even. We had the same amount of shots, essentially the same amount of shots on target. They didn't count Pena's goal as a shot on target because it hit the post, but it went in, so technically it is a shot on target. And we just scored 3 goals. I mean, our shots were just better. We had better selection on our shots than they did, and that's what led to the win. Alright, that is going to do it for this episode. I am so sorry. I can't apologize enough for everything that's gone wrong in these first 3 episodes of season number 3. Hopefully now everything is sorted and we can just go back to playing the game. I just want to play the game, honestly, at this point. Let me know, though, what you think of that lottery idea, getting those players, just kind of wiping out that transfer budget we shouldn't have, getting some players and distributing them around the MLS via a lottery system. I think that could be a lot of fun and see whose destinies get changed by this by these players coming in. That could be interesting. Or if you think it's a bad idea, let me know and I won't do it. I'm always up for realism, and that's obviously not realistic. So let me know if you think it's a bad idea as well, because I don't want to do anything that would drastically change the series if you don't want to see it done. But look at the standings real quick. We're still in first place. We did lose our first game of the season to LA. In the Eastern Conference, Sporting KC. That's a name I haven't said in a long time. Sporting KC is on top of the East, tied with Philadelphia on points, but ahead in goal differential. So it's nice to see Sporting KC turning things around as well. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure to let me know, leave a like below, subscribe if you're new. I will catch you in the next one. See ya.